Hello. It's been like a good 6 hours. How was your day? Nice, nice. Um, well, if you'd like to join me in the mystical area I would like to call the kitchen, I will be making some food. And now, what am I making? I'm gonna be 100% with you. It's a concoction. It is not, well, it's food per se, but it's a whole bunch of things. Anyways, would you like to join me? All right, great. Let's let's get to it. Now, don't worry. No magic involved. I have well, I looked it up. It's a guide on how to make stew. Now, I'm not the best at following guides, so if I get a little bit bored, I might just, go on my own route, but I nevertheless. Alright, starting out, we got with the water. Um, I have this stock, or no, bullion. We're taking bullion specifically, and we're gonna just, put a little bit in there, or as this one person would say, a generous amount of mayonnaise. I don't remember who did that. It was way back in the day. Ugh. Um, okay. Anyways, just a little bit in there. Let's see what else. Ah, oh, let's get that heated up, and then I'm gonna stir it. What type of stew? You know what? Scratch this. We're going off the rails. Um, let's go ahead and start cutting up the meat. Onion in there should boil for a good little bit. Don't worry, this is not some pixie or any mystical creature you heard of or haven't heard of. It is just normal chicken. How about that? Yeah, we will call it chicken. I think that works. We don't have too many of it, but it's not too long to cut up. We're gonna cut them up into small little chunks. I don't know how this started turning into a cooking show, but kinda happens. It's kind of part of the job. Now, what is the job exactly? Making sure you live, or, well, your well being. Either one works. Anyways, now that the chicken diced up, some we gotta add something to it. I'm gonna go ahead, just all right. Next, all we gotta do is just mix them together. Very easy, nothing too bad. There we go. Now my paws are dirty, and they're inside my claws. This it's very weird, but okay. Anyways, what else should we put with the broth? Ooh, we gotta cut up some vegetables. You know what? I always do love cutting up some stuff. Could you cut the other stuff? Actually, nah. You are gonna sit there and hear me ramble as I cut this up. You're not lifting a finger because you just got off to work. So I don't want you doing anything. Got it? I was gonna have you do something, but unless you insist on it, you're not doing anything. Anyways, um, what was I gonna say? I knew this one guy. Apparently, he was like the devourer of gods or something. Very interesting guy. It was like a huge. He like spanned across like a good I don't like. I would say like a good 3 planets, whole completely armored, and this like small. Well, he's normal size to us. He just completely obliterated him. It's like whoa. sexy insane, but hey, you know, beats their own. Oh, not beats their own, you know what I mean. Stuff happens, anyways. Well, what else should we add in this stew? I kind of want to have it a little bit basic, nothing too crazy, but either one works. Hmm. Should we like roast the vegetables a little bit and then dump them in? I'm like thinking that does sound nice. Um, you know what? Let's go for it. Let's honestly go for it. I love that idea. Go ahead and slide all these down here. And let's see what else. As the water's boiling, I never really cooked this stew before. I'm gonna be honest. So, do we just throw it all in there? I really don't know. Maybe, you know what? Nah, readings for nerds. I'm telling you, this is gonna taste really nice. I thought of it. I've been sitting on this for a little bit. I, I'm pretty sure it's gonna taste relatively good. Anyways, what else would we need? I think he could use an added special mixture of this cereal Sprite I may have. So, in this glass bottle, got the bottle right here. Just something like this. It's insane. So, I'm thinking we mix it with it. I'm telling you, it's gonna taste nice. Next, we're gonna mix some more other stuff. Now, due to the fact that I'm a little bit magical, just a little bit, I can make it taste like anything. So, this is gonna help us a lot. Like, you can even hear it. This is some insane stuff right here. Anyways, let's see. You know, mixing that. What else should we mix together? We have cereal Sprite. How about some? I think I'm quite out of ideas. I think we just cook it. Ooh, you can never have a stew without like. I genuinely don't know anymore. All right, look, you know what? Let's go ahead and put all this stuff in here. And yeah, um, should I put the whole bottle in here? Or should I just like leave it? Okay, got you. Very well. Anyways, let's get to pouring most of the stuff in here. Well, I'm pouring most of this, you know. Alright. I did not actually put the quote unquote chicken in there. We will call it chicken, so close enough. It's all in there. There's the cutting board. We didn't really cut up too much, so I am starting to run out of ideas. Anyways, how about I'm trying to like think about other stuff to put in there, but I don't know what else to put in there. How about some fruit gummies? Okay, that is the look of you're not gonna eat that very well. Very well. I'm gonna pour the rest of this cereal Sprite. It may blow up, but it's okay. And then we just have to wait a little bit, and then you're going to rate it, and let me know how it tastes. If it tastes terrible, I will not cook this again. I'll go buy a cookbook and do it the normal way. But I know you love me enough not to do that. So, anyways, please tell me how it tastes. Well, give it a good rating so I can cook again. Anyways, as we're just kind of, you know, letting it boil, you know, we're gonna mix it around a little bit, but we're gonna wait a little bit. You know, sometimes when I feel like when I'm cooking this, I feel super evil. I don't know why. Oh my jeez, I think I should shoot lightning at it. Okay, you wanna see a really cool magic trick? Watch this. cook right there. Anyways, that's besides the point. I feel like a super evil witch just making a green pot of like evil stew trying to cook all this. I don't know why, but it's just, I guess it's just the random ingredients and the fact that I don't know how to cook. But we all don't know how to cook, let's be honest. We just say we do, and it looks really appetizing and it tastes really good. But hey, I'll get there eventually. I'll cook amazing meals. You just have to give this one a shot. Anyways, some interesting stuff happened while you was gone. There was like this like huge, well, rolling thunderstorm. It was like a good 5 minutes long. It was like rolling thunder. Fortunately, I slept through it, and I was like, oh, didn't even notice it. But apparently, that thing was like wicked. It's just been rainy all, I guess, 2 days. It's just been rainy, but I don't really mind it. Kind of like the rain. It's quite soothing. It doesn't look about done. Well, we still got a little bit. Anyways, how's it going over there? How was like your day and stuff? I know I asked briefly, but I kind of want a yes or no. Would you give a yes or no? How's it going briefly? Okay, that's actually really nice to hear. I'm glad. Ooh, I got another idea. Maybe later on, if you're not feeling too stressed, I can show you a little bit of cool magic. Or if not, you can watch me play some Deadlock. I feel like you would love me playing a little bit of Deadlock. That would go so hard. Anyways, the food's almost done. Now I know what you're saying. How come every time you make something, it's always almost done? You know, I may speed up the heating process a little bit. I may just, drop something so the whole thing heats up evenly. Don't worry about it. It's that protogen magic you'll never understand. Anyways, let's go ahead and dig in a little bit. Well, we gotta turn it off. Would you like take a sip of the broth? Because everything's in there. I'll go first. Got it right here. It doesn't taste bad, but I think it's just missing a little bit of kick. Anyways, you're free to try it. I would happily recommend it. And after we eat, how about you want to come into my room? While I play Deadlock. I'm just saying Deadlock. Anyways, I'll be waiting for you in my room. Come in whenever you are. You can relax. I'll be, of course, playing Deadlock. I am so addicted to Deadlock, I think. I am so sorry. But trust me, it will go hard. Anyways, I'll be waiting. Bye. I'll be seeing you soon.